Okay, so what I'm going to do is start with what's going to feel to some of you a bit like a review, but it's also going to be an expansion of some basic evolution terms and application. And then after this, we'll get to look at how it applies and interacts with ecology specifically, which is super cool. Okay, so as always, we're going to start by looking at some terms first. Some of these we've used in the past, and some of these I'm going to make the effort to really make sure we expand on and define really strongly. So, as some point of clarification, adaptation versus adaptive. Right. So, adaptation is a noun, right? So this refers to a trait, right, or a characteristic, okay, something an individual has, okay, or something a population carries. Right. So this is something that we will like describe. You guys will have I need to check the deadline, make sure, because I think we're about a day behind now. That you guys will get to look at in your next assignment. But this would be like beak shapes in those Darwin finches. If you can think all the way back to Bio 130, only like real ones, like pointed or curved, as opposed to like spoon or fork. I can't even remember which ones we did now. Okay. The color of skin on a poison dart frog, we can think of warning colors. If we can think back to zoology, if you took zoology. All of those sorts of features. Okay, whether something is camouflaged, how fast do you run, all of these things are adaptations. Okay. Adaptive is an adjective. So it means that the trait or the organism, okay, again, at the individual or population level, is beneficial. Too many parentheses there. Okay. Usually we're referring to at the environmental level, right? So it can run faster and escape a predator. It has camouflage, so it can hide. Right? It can also mean sexual selection. Okay? You're more likely to get a mate, but usually we're talking about the not death version. Okay. And then one last reminder, when we're talking about evolution, okay, we want to remind ourselves that evolution occurs to populations. Okay, this is not an individual thing. So remember, individuals don't undergo changes, right? I am not going to change from blue to green in my lifetime. Okay? But a population can shift from having individuals that are more blue to more green over time, right? So we can think of things like the steampunk moths example. Okay. If you are old enough that we still did the bead shaking lab, I've since cut this. But that was population-based activity. So you saw the whole population change from red to white or something. Okay. You guys look super tired, so I'm actually going to go ahead and stop here and give you guys a break today. You guys look like you could use a coffee and a nap.